Hello, everyone, and good morning. Thank you for joining our webinar this morning, Increasing the Return on Your Investment with the Atlassian Tools, Increasing Your ROI. That's the new series that we're going to get started this morning. And this first webinar is going to be Increasing Adoption. And we will be recording this webinar, and we'll email you a link to that recording over the next few days. The email will also include a link to register for our next webinar. Remember, as you have questions, be sure to type those into the GoToWebinar control panel, and we'll get those queued up and answered toward the end of the session. You can tune in on July 13th for tips on how to enhance your ROI with Atlassian's best-in-class integration. So Cindy, a senior consultant here at Priciple Consulting, who sits on our process delivery team, is going to deep dive into effective integration between tools and how it can help improve your work quality and your speed and ultimately increase your ROI with these tools. Cindy will also be joined by Daryl Duke of Brickit, one of our favorite technology partners and the maker of ThemePress. And he's going to talk about extending the functionality and the design of Confluence for an enhanced ROI. And again, you'll get a link to register for this webinar in the email that you'll receive after today's webinar, which will also include a recording of today's presentation. On the webinar today from Priciple Consulting, we have Samuel Besozzi, who is a consultant here, an all-around just first-class guy. Sam is a certified Scrum Master and a certified Safe Agilist, and he's worked on some of the most interesting projects that we've had with clients. So he'll do a great job today presenting. And then, as always, my name is Evan Perkins. I'm a sales consultant here at Priciple Consulting, and I'll be serving as your moderator. A little bit about Priciple Consulting. We've been Atlassian expert partners for over 6 years now and are one of 5 platinum enterprise experts in the country. Over 99% of our projects are Atlassian related, and we've helped hundreds of clients across the globe, ranging in size from 20-person companies to Fortune 20 enterprises spanning many different industries. We help our clients with process-centric technology solutions that facilitate traditional business process management, IT service management based on IDLE, and software development lifecycles. In the SDLC space, we're helping clients transition from traditional waterfall to the Agile methodology. So whatever widgets you produce, we help improve the quality and throughput at the lowest cost. We support our clients in all facets of the Atlassian product suite and build methodologies and solutions across the entire product line. Solutions architecting and implementations, licensing, upgrades and maintenance, managed hosting, managed services, integrations, add-on development, and training. And now I'd like to hand things over to Sam.
Thanks, Evan. Again, my name's Samuel Bezozzi, and I'm a consultant here at Priciple Consulting. I'm also a certified Scrum Master and a Safe Agilist with a background in process engineering, Lean, and Six Sigma. This is the first webinar in a 3-part series about how to enhance your ROI. We'll start with a discussion around how to design a tool to facilitate adoption. Then we'll talk about how to effectively teach users what they need to know. We'll look at extras such as add-ons and integrations. And finally, we'll go through some use cases that we at Priciple Consulting have helped our clients implement. Let's start off with a discussion around how to design your tool effectively, which will help increase your ROI. So, what do we mean when we talk about ROI? What does ROI stand for? Of course, for you fans of the show Silicon Valley, it stands for Radio on the Internet. Unfortunately, I'm not a dot-com billionaire and I can't afford to rest on my laurels. So my teammates at Priciple Consulting and I have worked hard to figure out how to help ourselves and our clients maximize return on investment, which of course is what we're actually talking about in this webinar series. Good business is all about making informed decisions based on experience and data, and increasing the return against investment decisions you make creates benefits for you, your team, and the organization as a whole. In this series, we'll talk about how to increase the return you get on your investments in Atlassian products. As you probably know, these products are extremely flexible, which can be a bit of a double-edged sword. These tools can do almost exactly what you need them to, but it can be difficult to narrow down your options and find the one answer that's right for you and your team. Today, I'll focus on how you can increase the adoption of your tools throughout your organization. In the following webinars in this series, my colleagues will talk about increasing that ROI by integrating tools and then by optimizing the performance of your systems. How can adoption help your ROI? Well, it's been said that a tool must actually be used in order to be useful. Let's say I come across a monkey driving nails into a log using a rock. The rock isn't a great tool, so I hand him a hammer. He takes it, looks at it for a second, and then throws it away and continues using his rock. The hammer was the perfect tool, custom built for this exact purpose, but I couldn't get the monkey to use it. If your users don't buy into the tools you give them, they'll continue to manage work using outdated technologies, and you'll fail to see the return that you were hoping for. Now, it's easy to think that you won't have a problem with adoption. You may think that this new tool is so great, how could anybody stick with the old ways? Or maybe you're counting on a director or a VP to tell everyone that this is how we're doing things now. These are both a good start and are really common methods that may work in some cases, but ultimately they're not as effective as the methods we'll go through today. So what can we do to increase adoption? Let's take a look at Karen's situation. Karen is the director of Tech Ops, and her team has championed the switch to Atlassian tools throughout the organization. They've been hard at work getting ready to roll out a full new stack of tools. This is a big investment for the company, and it's a very important career moment for those involved. Numbiko is one of Karen's project managers and has been heavily involved since she's had a great experience with Atlassian products at her previous job. Numbiko is excited to bring these tools to her new organization, and she knows that it's a great opportunity to make a big impact if things go well. Karen and Numbiko are confident that the tools they'll deliver will match what they need, but they're anxious about the actual rollout. Karen's first thought is that she'll simply send out a communication to the company about why the switch is happening, what the new tools are, and how to use them. This is a good start, but she knows it's not enough to ensure good adoption. Numbiko decides to take the lead on figuring out what else they need to do. She realizes that in order for the rollout to be a success, the tools will have to have some great functionality. She's confident that if her users realize the power they have at their fingertips, they'll naturally figure out how to use it. Plus, ultimately, if every user